Okay. I think,
Recording and transcription.
yeah, hopefully
Um,
this is more
nice.
smooth. Yeah, smoother.
Yeah,
Yeah.
smoother. Yeah, hopefully it runs a little bit more smoothly. I did using my Zoom link. I recorded a session for a student last week, and then I was able to give him the files via Teams. But this is probably easier for you, so I can still share,
Yeah,
right?
but it's not about the Zoom recording. I can do that, but the connection for some reason, I don't know, my company PC doesn't work well with Zoom for
Uh-huh.
I don't know why. So I think like this might be the best one. Yeah.
I think, oh, that's right. Last time we had a class, it was like awful connection. That's right.
Yeah,
Okay.
that was terrible. Yes, that's right.
It was terrible. That's right. Okay. Well, um, we'll see how it goes this time. But it looks like I can still share my screen here. So
Yes,
should
yes, I
we?
see it. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's you right there. And I'm still getting used to Teams. I got to tell you. So how about some? Did you have any preference on what you wanted to read today? Um, we've got no
Yeah.
new material. I mean, I'd like you to continue to work on what we worked on last time with AM, and then that short O. I was reviewing my notes, and I don't know if you can see my notes on here when I talk about the. I don't know. Can you see that?
Yeah, I can see it
Yeah. So
there. Yeah.
short O comes up a lot, right? Short
Right.
O. Honorable, right there it is. Monologue, short O. So it comes up a lot. So I just, the point being, I want you to focus on that short O and articulating it, keeping those lips relaxed. And then
Yeah.
the,
Is it
the,
not I don't really remember, but is it I'm mistaking like a short O with the long O, or
that might be the
it's just
case. That might,
okay.
well, in words like chomp, that definitely is not the case. That should be
Yeah, yeah.
a short O, right? Gone. That might be that you and then monologue, I can totally see how you would,
Right.
because I've had other students at the same thing. You don't know what to do with those O's
Yeah,
and
that
that.
can be
So
monologue. My
yeah,
class
yeah,
says that.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's right.
Okay. Yeah, yeah.
So you're not
Probably
the only
combination of these.
combination of both honorable, honor again there. So we'll just focus on that. But in terms of reading, do you want to do a monologue or was there some
Um.
script that you had
Yeah.
thought
No. No.
about?
Monologue would be good. I mean, script sometimes. Yeah. Sometimes to because script because like sometimes like I come across unfamiliar expression.
Hmm.
So I think like last time we did what's they called Big Bang Theory. That was the easier one.
Right.
But if it's like more criminal ones or like yeah police one or all that is a bit too much for me.
Too
Yeah,
much.
so that didn't
Okay.
work out. Yeah, yeah.
Well, let's try this one.
And
This is a big
yeah,
long one. Big long
but
one.
sorry, but just before because like last time like a reception connection was so bad. So I think I like to do a little bit of recap of the last one.
The
I think
am.
what was it? Yeah, I mean, I
Which
just wanted to make sure like I'm doing right or not. Yeah.
right. Okay. Well, so I pulled them up in reverse. That's okay. So just remember that when white A is followed by either an M or an N, and or MP and D, whatever, right? But there's an N or an M after it. That we want to do a transitionary kind of
Yeah.
white A. Mm, uh,
Um.
yeah, and obviously you're not
Um.
going to pause, but it should sound like an
Yeah.
or a ham.
Yeah. Ham. Yeah.
Yeah,
Ham. Yeah.
So
Um.
let's warm up with some of just the practice words, just to right. So should be ant, exam, champ.
Yeah. Um. Yeah. So we did like a bank, like a river bank or like a money
Yeah,
bank. That is
or even bang, like bang bang with a gun, right?
yeah. But is that showed like a long A or like a bank or
So,
bank?
so with the NG and NK and both, well, I guess we can talk about this. We can pull up this one, ANG, ANK, because that's what we're talking about specifically, and they fit together. So there are two ways to do this,
Right.
and they talk about all the nasal consonants, right? We're talking about N and M first right now, and you're asking about NG and K. Now,
Right.
with it, what it says here is that on the East Coast, South Africa, and parts of Canada, they use the A. So it's more like thank you, sang. In the East Coast, Boston, New York, that kind of thing.
Right.
Me personally, and on the West Coast, and I would say most of America, for NK and NG, we're going to use a long A and we want to close it. Bank, thank you, bang, bang. So it's going to be a little bit different, but
Okay.
technically you could use wide A for all four situations, M, N, NK, and G.
Right. Right.
So that's up to
Then,
you.
but this is ending with uh, G or K, right?
NG, NK, yeah,
Yeah.
sang, stank, yeah.
Okay. But then when if it is without G or K, then the one we were just discussing applies. Basically, like a not like a ain't. You don't say ain't, but
No, no,
and
unless, and yeah. And
and
if you decide you want to use wide A for NG and NK, then it does
yeah.
apply. Bank. And for me,
Oh,
it's hard to
okay,
articulate.
okay, okay, okay,
For
okay.
me, it's
All
hard to
right.
articulate. I don't know if you know that Rachel English. I've sent you some of her videos.
Yeah.
When she talks about this transition with the wide A, she
Right.
does include NG and NK in her video. So
Okay.
right, but me personally, it's hard for me to articulate it because I've never done it. I've always used the long A for NG and NK all my life. So I'm trying to model for those two is difficult for me. Where here it's very easy because I have been doing this. So
Okay. Okay.
it
And
just
then
depends on what
like
you want to do.
yeah, simple word like thank you is also long A. Yeah.
For
Okay.
me, yes, correct.
Yeah, for you.
Thank
Yeah, yeah,
you.
got it. Yeah.
Thanks, banks, bang,
Thank.
sang, rang, all of it. Yeah,
Okay.
as long
All
as
right.
because with ing, for example, you can use a short I if you're on the East Coast, or a long e like I do. So I use a long vowel version for ing, ang, ink, ank.
Right. Okay. All right.
Yeah,
Then let me just do a couple of lines, and then that's probably good enough.
excellent.
Yeah. And exam, champ, gland, diagram, hand, handle, can, Japan, ban, to can,
And you're going to stress there. You're going to stress the first syllable. Toucan.
can. But either way, because you have to pronounce N or M, so you have to like close your mouth, like or and not necessarily, but still pronounce
You
N.
you 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 have to, yeah, you have to get to a sealed,
Yeah,
yeah, you're leaving only your lips open with the N but that tongue
Yeah.
is still coming up to articulate the end.
Right.
With diagram, yes, you're closing that, but it doesn't change the stress pattern. So primary, secondary, program, toucan, diagram, right? Primary, secondary, unstressed. So nouns, you're probably going to do first syllable and then secondary
Oh yeah.
stress on this one.
Yeah. No, but what I'm getting at is the because N or M, you will kind of partially at least close your mouth.
Yeah.
So regardless of this intention, without intentionally trying to include the somewhere between A and then maybe schwa, um, always it comes with the middle sound anyway. No, that's what I
Correct.
thought. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Now I had a student that was teaching this, and he was like, "Well, what about after W?" Well, after W, most of the time, A is going to be swan or want, right? Wander. So it doesn't
Yeah.
apply because its function is a short U. However, I swam, right? So the same thing with the M. I swam upriver. It still applies even with the
Okay.
W when the A is functioning as a wide A.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Okay. So maybe like ban. Oh, we got no. Scan, pamper, plan, program, and stamp, fantasy, um, land, jam, ma'am, man, slam, camera, example, band, clam.
Clam. Yeah, that's right. Okay, very good. So do you want to do the sentences or just move on to
No,
a
I think like I can now move on to
that was a good warm up. You're going to
yeah,
find
yeah,
it.
that
There's going to be planet, right? For example, let's look at that one. Planet, it's going to apply first syllable. So you're going to find plenty of opportunities in here to practice that and the short O. Okay, so keep those two things. I mean, everything, but those two things are particularly focused. So let's start with the description. And then you're going to ignore, obviously, everything in parentheses. You're not going to read that.
okay. So commando Zorp.
Command, there it is. Commando.
Okay. Commando Zorp is teaching his new alien recruits how to survive on the abandoned planet Earth.
So right there
Plan
in the description, yeah, we had three of them. Commando, abandoned, planet. So, like I said,
abandoned, yeah, planet, yeah, yeah.
there you go. So
All right.
it happens everywhere, everywhere.
Abandoned planet Earth. Okay. Listen up. I have been here for a couple months taking recon is fine. Recon on this strange planet to see if it is suitable to be our new home. Today is creature survival day. I'm gonna share some very helpful tips, so pay attention. The creatures of this planet are
Plan,
planet are extremely devious,
devious.
devious. They look cute and harmless, but they'll stop at nothing to get under your skin. They'll stop at nothing to get under your skin. What that means? Like stop at nothing to get. Oh, I don't know. Sorry.
Are you familiar with the term under your skin?
No.
So to get under your skin is to like bother you. If something gets
Okay.
under your skin, it bothers you. So it's an idiom. Yeah.
And a stop at nothing is like a never stops.
Yeah, they'll not stop. They'll do anything, in other words, to get under your skin.
Okay. All right. One of the first creatures to deceive us is the watched butterbug,
So
or
right here, adjective,
wretched,
wretched.
wretched. Okay,
Yeah,
like a wicked.
wretched,
Yeah,
like wicked. Exactly
yeah,
right. Or naked.
wretched.
Yeah, I'm wretched. I'm gonna write that down. Okay.
Yeah, thanks. Wretched butterbug, or was it butterfly? No, that's ridiculous. Now, where was I? Oh, right. The butterbug is a small, colorful, winged winged creature. When you see one, you will be tempted to let it land on your finger, but you must sorry, I lost. You must resist the urge. As soon as that thing get within 3 feet of you, it will try to bite bite your face off. We have found that the best way to prevent a butterbug attack is to cover your face.
And a little
If
bit
the
wider
butter
there in attack.
face attack, okay, attack is to cover your face. If the butterbug doesn't see your face, it will not attack. Attack. That is why we always wear masks when we are exploring. Now, the next creature, although slightly less dangerous, is 10 times as adorable. Adorable. Um, so, so this is I I don't know how
Oh,
to
it's just
pronounce it.
ah. So anytime
Ah,
you see AHH, like AH or AW, it's going to
okay.
be just a short L. Ah.
Ah, be quiet. This creature is known as the peppery
Puppery, short U.
peppery. Um, what did you
Like
say?
like puppy.
Okay, okay, peppery. What did you say? Uh, puppy? That's pre prepo prepositorous.
So there, it is short L there.
Preposterous.
There you go.
As I was saying, the peppery is a very tricky fella. It will make cute sounds, but then out of nowhere, it will start chasing you. The key to protection against peppery is these tasty treats. When you see a peppery, you must first make sure that the peppery sees the treat. Then you must throw it and proceed to run in the opposite direction. I also like to keep a couple extra in my pocket in case I get hungry. I fear no man, but this thing, it scares me. You see this? This is called a goose. If you see one, you only your only option is to run for your life. We lost 10 men to these winged monsters, so don't underestimate their danger. This one, you say danger, right? Yeah,
Correct. Wrong
everybody
A.
say
Yeah.
it. Yeah,
Danger.
danger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And especially because the the G is not, it's not danger, right? It's danger with a J. So definitely like change.
Okay. Da- uh, change. Sorry, you mean what? Sorry, what are
Like
you
the word
explaining? I didn't understand.
yeah, like the word change
Change?
is also a
Yeah,
long A, or range, right? They're
yeah.
all long A. It's usually ANGE, usually makes the this a
Okay,
G and this a long A, usually.
okay. Danger. Yeah. What about anger? Anger is
Oh,
angry. Anger is anger.
anger, yeah, anger is, like I said, usually, not always, but yes,
No,
anger
no, no.
is, yeah,
Because
right.
like yeah,
It's a
like
good
yeah,
one.
because
Yeah,
like I
that's
said,
right.
we're just talking about A and G or NK, so it's just kind of wondering. Okay,
That's
so
right. Yeah. So
it's anger. Yeah, it's
it
anger.
is anger. That's right.
Okay, so danger, or you will become the next meal. Well, thanks for joining me for today's survival lesson. Tomorrow, we will talk about the dangers left behind by the past inhabitants of this planet and their sonic weapons of torture.
Torture. Perfect. Yeah, and that is a short of beautiful Sonic.
Yeah.
Do you want me to write down danger versus
I,
anger?
yeah, yeah. I mean, anyway, I'm recording it, so I'll take a note anyway. Yeah, but this time, like a recording working fine. Yeah. So
Yeah. So sometimes it is good anger, and sometimes it's with J, change, range,
right.
danger. The only thing, and so I wrote down. Now look, puppery is not a real word. It's just a made up word, but you
Right.
still want to pronounce it correctly, right? And it's going to be like the way you would puppy, right?
Yeah.
Wherever it was, they had that word up here, puppy. It's going to be the same thing, puppery. Yeah, puppy right there. The only thing, so everything was good. I wrote down commando, devious, wretched, attack, puppery, preposterous, and danger. The only thing I would say, and I like some of the reductions I'm going to share. You did that. That's
Yeah. Yeah.
nice. But the one I would like to hear you reduce more is R.
Oh yeah, that's a R. Yeah, like
Just
when
because
I reading it, like a kind of a yeah,
do
pronounce
you
the
in your
way. Yeah,
speech do you use R?
I think so. I don't know. I'm not so sure, but yeah,
I would
at least I
suggest
know
it.
that. Yeah,
I would suggest it because it's easier and because it's just everybody. It's common in every
yeah, yeah.
situation, formal,
Right.
informal, whatever. It just it's very common. Okay.
Okay.
Let's see if we can
Good.
get another one done at the last. Got
Yeah,
about five
shorter one.
minutes.
Yeah. Or
Shorter
yeah,
one, but not too short.
yeah.
Let's see if we can
Okay.
get this
5
one.
minutes. Yeah. Okay. This one is fine. So a magician improvises their way through a failing act.
There we go. That's right.
Um, And now, ladies and gentlemen, for my final act, I'm gonna make this rabbit disappear. Now, as I wave my wand, wand around, it's like wand, yeah, wand around. Pause. Excuse me, everyone. I seem to have forgotten my magical wand.
Now
Where did I
remember,
put it?
right here, short O, glottal T, forgotten.
Forgotten. Yeah, forgotten. Yeah. Okay. Wand. Where did I put it? Where did I put it? Uh-huh. There it is. Apologies for the little mishap. Back
It's miss.
to my
It's mishap.
mishap. Okay, mishap. Back to my trick. Hold on. I didn't do the trick yet. Where is the rabbit? I knew this would happen. I told him bring a rabbit on stage. I told him bringing a rabbit on stage wouldn't work. Ladies and gentlemen, I have prepared a better and cooler final act. Final act. I'm gonna make myself disappear. Where are my smoke bombs? I'm pretty sure they were in my left pocket. Everyone, I was joking about making myself disappear. My real act is, hello, this boss, yeah, boss,
Boss.
boss. I'm sorry, but it's not only my fault. I told him that the rabbit wouldn't work. Yes, I already tried that one, but he forgot to put them in my pocket. I'll think of something, okay? Don't lose your marbles. I sincerely apologize to everybody for the difficulties during this show. We will give a full refund over at the ticket booth. Hold on, everybody. Hello, I told you I would think of something, and I did. You can't blame me. What? You can't fire me because I quit. Remember, refunds are at the ticket booth.
All right, and can't both times there, outstanding. The only thing I would say about this, I wrote down mishap and forgotten. Those are the only two
Forgotten,
that
yeah.
that you didn't articulate. And then I would say, be careful in words like this. You didn't mispronounce it. I wrote it down, but the L kind of got muddled. So
Okay,
sincerely,
sincerely, yeah, sincerely.
there
Yeah.
you go. Exactly. So I did write that down, and I'm just going to put in my note, articulate a nice, clean, light L, right? In that one. Everything else was clean, light L. Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
Okay. Yeah. So I'll throw those in the chat. Is it going to be for this meeting or just in our usual chat?
Oh, I, yeah, it's going to stay in this like Teams link.
Well, I
So yeah,
mean,
you can.
my
Yeah,
notes. Do you want me to put them in our
yeah,
normal
yeah. No, no,
chat?
no, 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 no. Yeah, that's like if you put that into the this chat. Can you see the chat?
Yeah.
I would say hello. Then you can see the. Oh, I mean, no, no, not this one, but whatever. Like I think you should be looking at the.
Meeting
No,
chat.
no, no, not that one actually, because the
I don't see. I don't see
well,
another chat.
yeah,
Yeah.
okay. If you because you in your screen
Mhm.
at the top of your screen you have the take control. You press take control, right? Or sorry, you press here something to share, right? Share your screen.
Yeah.
Is there a chat on the same tab or not tab? I don't know
No.
whatever you
No.
share
No.
mic, camera, apps, or
Oh. Oh, there's a chat.
chat.
Yeah,
You
oh,
know,
I see it. Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah.
I typed hello. Yeah.
Yeah. I see that. So you want me to put the notes in there?
Yeah, that would be easier because the then it's gonna stay. Yeah, and then as long as we are using, I mean, if it's easy for you.
Yeah. If it disappears when I leave the meeting, then I'll
No,
just put it
it
in my
doesn't.
note. It doesn't.
It doesn't.
Okay.
It doesn't. Yeah.
Uh, if so, I'll give it a try, and then otherwise, worst case scenario, I'll just put them in our regular chat. Okay, and then obviously I'll keep them in my notes. So if we have to go back, and I can send them to you.
Okay. All right.
All right,
Thank you
great
very
work
much.
today, my friend. Thank you so much. Have a great one.
Thank you. Bye. Bye. Bye.
Bye.